The Chronicles of Telluride. The town of Telluride, nestled in a canyon and surrounded by the jagged peaks of Colorado's San Juan Mountains, woke slowly under the golden embrace of dawn. It was 1880, the year Columbia was renamed Telluride, and a post office marked its official claim on the map. The streets were bustling with activity, covered wagons rumbling over the dirt roads and miners hurrying to the saloons or the mines. The lure of gold had transformed this quiet canyon into a haven of ambition and desperation. Among the newcomers was Josephine "Josie" Adler, a young woman from New York. Josie wasn't chasing gold but stories. With a camera slung over her shoulder and a notebook tucked under her arm, she had journeyed west to document the lives of pioneers for an illustrated weekly. Her dream was to bring the spirit of the Old West to readers back east, showcasing the untamed beauty and raw humanity of the frontier. Josie's arrival coincided with the unveiling of a rare photograph in the local saloon. It depicted a grim-faced man with an eye patch, identified by locals as Dead-Eye Dick. The photo was a relic of Virginia City, Nevada, taken in 1898, immortalizing an era that seemed distant yet strangely familiar. Josie's curiosity was piqued, and she set out to learn the story behind the image. Her first stop was the saloon. It was a typical Old West establishment, dimly lit with polished wooden bars and walls adorned with wanted posters. The bartender, a burly man named Sam, greeted her with a toothy grin. "What brings you to our humble town, Miss Adler?" he asked, pouring a glass of whiskey for a patron. "Stories," Josie replied. "I'm curious about Dead-Eye Dick. Can you tell me about him?" Sam leaned against the counter, his grin fading. Dead-Eye Dick was a legend, all right. A gambler, a sharpshooter, and a man you didn't want to cross. They say he came to Virginia City with nothing but a deck of cards and left with a fortune. But he vanished, just like that. Some say he met his end in a gunfight. Others believe he disappeared into the wilderness. His photo's all that's left of him. Josie's next destination was the outskirts of town, where pioneer families had set up camps. She encountered the Rowans, a family from Hereford, Texas, who had arrived in Telluride in a covered wagon. The parents, Robert and Clara, spoke of their journey with a mix of pride and weariness. Their children played nearby, their laughter a stark contrast to the hardships etched on their parents' faces. "We came here for a fresh start," Clara said, her voice resolute. "The West is harsh, but it's full of possibilities. We've lost friends and faced storms, but we keep going." Josie captured the family's determination in a photograph, their faces lit by the setting sun. It was a moment of hope amid the challenges of frontier life. The brothel's secret. As Josie's exploration continued, she visited Jerome, Arizona, drawn by the tale of Jenny Bowders, the richest woman in the Arizona Territory. Her brothel had burned down twice, but had risen each time, a testament to her resilience. Jenny stood on the balcony of her establishment, her black dress and commanding presence exuding authority. Jenny's story was one of ambition and tragedy. She had built an empire from nothing, only to lose her life in 1905 under mysterious circumstances. Locals whispered of betrayal and jealousy, but the truth remained elusive. Josie's photograph of Jenny captured not just her wealth, but her unyielding spirit, a beacon for women in a world dominated by men, the Sioux chief's wisdom. Josie's journey took her to Pine Ridge, South Dakota, where she met Tashun Kakokipa, an Oglala Sioux chief. The year was 1891, shortly after the Wounded Knee conflict. The chief's presence was commanding yet serene, his eyes reflecting both the sorrow of his people and the hope for reconciliation. "Our land has seen much blood," he said, standing before the tents of his camp. "But we seek peace. The spirits of the fallen guide us, and we honor their memory by striving for unity." Josie's photograph of Tashun Kakokipa became one of her most treasured works, a poignant reminder of the complexities of the American West. Legends and legacy. In Texas, Josie encountered the Texas Rangers, symbols of law and order. Among them was Joseph Walter Durbin, a former ranger turned sheriff. His tales of bravery and camaraderie offered a glimpse into the life of those who patrolled the frontier. Durbin shared a story of a hunt in northwest Colorado, where hunters displayed their game with pride. He spoke of President Theodore Roosevelt's visit to the region in 1901, a testament to the West's allure for adventurers and leaders alike. "The West is a land of extremes," Durbin said. "It tests a man's mettle and rewards those with courage." A saloon's tale. Josie's final stop was in Dallas, Texas, where she visited a saloon that had witnessed countless tales of camaraderie and conflict. Cowboys lounged by the polished bar, their laughter echoing through the room. It was a place where stories were born, a microcosm of the Old West. As Josie sipped a glass of sarsaparilla, she reflected on her journey. She had captured moments that would inspire and educate, preserving the essence of a time and place that was rapidly changing.